What's up, YouTube family? We back again with the Part 5 series, as you can see. And just recently, I've been experiencing issues with my front brake pads. I've already replaced the passenger side because that was the worst side to deal with. Like, the shit was scrubbing. It was like metal on metal, as you can remember in the last video. Today I'm going to be replacing the driver's side brake caliper, or I mean the brake pad, not the caliper. Sorry. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna just show you step by step how I do it. And this is an X-Drive car, which I've always assumed changing brakes on the X-Drive or four-wheel drive would be a lot more complicated. And it's quite simple, so don't let it scare you just because it's a BMW. So let's get into it. So first, what you want to do, you want to loosen the lugs before you even put the jack on the car. You always want to loosen the lugs. So, you know. Okay, now, as you can see, all the lugs are loose. Don't take them all the way out so the wheel don't pop out on you. But you know, as you can see, all the lugs are loose right now. So, at this step, what you're gonna do, you're gonna find this little thing under your car, right about there. And that's where you're gonna put the jack stand on. That way you don't mess up your side skirts and you don't damage anything. So, depending on what type of jack stand you got, you know, I prefer to use a 2-ton jack and, you know, put this little cradle on here so it slides straight in there. Make it a lot more easier. So, you know, you get the cradle up under the car, get it nice and lined up. Tighten up your 2-ton jack to get rid of the jack the car up. Hey, put that down, put that down. See my daughter right there trying to be a dream mechanic. Hey, Kaylin. Watch out. Watch out, baby. So, no, put those brakes down, put that down, put it down. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna break the remaining lugs off. So, you know, since I don't have an impact drill, gotta use a 4-way, old school 4-way. You know, that was back when dudes was putting muscle in fixing cars, man. And the mechanics actually had muscles when they was using 4-ways. The mechanics was actually in shape back in the day. But you know, once you loosen up, the wheel should just come straight off. There you go. So, at this point, you want to use a bottle jack. Now, the purpose of a bottle jack is, this is a hydraulic, this operates off hydraulics. So, you know, you don't want to trust this while you're up under the car. So the bottle jack is pretty much going to stabilize everything. So when you're up under the car, what you do, you take that bottle jack, voila. That way if anything goes wrong, you're pretty much straight. Can never be too safe. So you always put a bottle jack up under the car, man. So pretty much this next step is pretty simple. See? I don't know if you can see that screw right there. Well, it's not a screw. There we go. Right there. But pretty much what you're gonna do is you're gonna break that screw off with an 18mm socket, preferably. So let's get into it. Okay, as you can see, 18mm socket. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna start with the top bolt. So you might want to find your spot, you know. You always want to find that comfort spot when you break that screw off. Sometimes you can't torque it off with straight muscle. Hold that on there. Kind of like, get your little plate put into it with the hammer. Now, at this point, you should have these two screws out. And this is what holds on the actual caliper. So, you can see. So, next step, I need like a nice hammer. Because what you're going to do, well, getting the brakes off the calipers. This one is almost, there we go. It's off. So, now that we removed the brake from the caliper, without having to actually unhook the actual brake line, what you want to do is grab like a crate or something like that. Just sit it right up in there. Bingo. Okay, there we go. And I don't have a flathead screwdriver out here with me, and I really don't feel like going to get one. So I'm gonna use this screw to get this piece off. Okay, looks like we're gonna need the flathead screwdriver out though. Okay guys, I'm back with the flathead screwdriver, so it's pretty easy. Okay, so the actual pad itself should come straight out. Damn. There we go. My old brake pad. So apparently this brake pad is hooked up to some sort of sensor. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the sensor out of the brake pad. So this is my first time doing this, so I'll assume it is. I'll get back to you guys. So apparently, just had to pull it out. Wow, wasn't that complicated at all? So here go the new brake pads right here, as you can see. So before you put the new brake pads on, what you want to do is you want to put this, you want to lubricate it, get it nice and wet. Pause. So I'm gonna lubricate the brake pads. Okay, now that we got the lubrication on the brake pad, what you want to do is, smear it on there and kind of get the brake pad covered. You feel me? This is going to be very essential in changing your brakes. Okay, got that crap on there. So what we're going to do is actually back inside the caliper. So let's do it. But wait. Before we put the pad back inside the caliper, I forgot this is compressed. So you're gonna have to decompress this this little thing right here so the brakes can fit in that snub. So use like a pipe wrench or something like that. Hold on, let me show you what to do. You're gonna use a pipe wrench and I'm gonna put like a little muscle into it. Bear with me. You're gonna stick this in there. And you're gonna pull out. Just stick this in between there. Pull out. Okay, so apparently I figured it out. The person that had the brake sensor on here first actually put it on wrong. So what I'm going to do is plug that thingamajig right there. Bingo. It's in there. Nice. It ain't going nowhere. So, see what it do. At this point, we got the brake pads in. So we're gonna lube everything up, hook everything back up. See, hopefully that brake light don't come on. So let's check it out. Okay, now that we got everything put back up, just got to put this little piece on. So, hold on. Okay, now that that's on, got the bolts in. Just want to tighten up the bolts now. Okay, what's up YouTube fam? I got everything all put back together and stuff. Brake pad on the car, caliper on the car, wheels on the car. I just put all the tools in the trunk because I didn't feel like lugging everything back up to my shop in the back. So what you do, when you first get in the car, what you want to do, pump the brakes like 3 times until you feel it get tight. There we go. Then start the car. And just like that, good to go. So usually when I change the brakes and stuff, you know, my theory was right. Like when you hear them scrubbing before they get so bad that the brake light come on, you always want to, you always want to change your brakes before that brake light come on. That way you don't have to replace the sensor and it'll be a lot cheaper. All right, that's it. That's how you change brakes on the BMW F10. Have a great day. Please subscribe, like, and share.